Hello, everyone. Hope you are doing well. I just wanted to bring in some information to you. I got an email from a viewer. He is a truck driver and has been a truck driver for 21 years. And he just passed along some information to me that I thought was very interesting, and I wanted to share it with you guys. It's very interesting, and this is a reliable source. But the email covered a fuel shortage and also a parts shortage for trucks. Now, again, he's been a big truck driver for 21 years, and said the first part of this, he talks about the changing rules for new drivers. And I tell you, they're just not making it easy for truck drivers here in many ways, but he outlined a few of them here. First is some rules changes for new drivers that goes into effect of February, and this is the requirements to get a CDL. Now, according to him, he says this will add 3 to 4 weeks of training onto the training that is already 4 to 5 weeks now. So that's going to stretch that out, almost double the time required to get a CDL. Not helping things. Uh, he does not think that there is a shortage of drivers overall right now, but it's coming. Believes it's coming. Uh, Said he works for a private fleet now, and also there's a parts issue here. And you may have heard this before, but I think I may have touched on this before in a previous video a while back. But due to parts shortage, if you break down, they're telling him that if you break down, it could take 6 to 8 hours for a service truck to reach you, or they may not be able to come at all. So it sounds like he could be stranded. So, he said he's considering retiring now because he doesn't want to risk being stranded. You got winter coming up here. I mean, he doesn't want to risk being stranded and freezing, if nobody can get to him. I don't blame him. He runs along I-40 there. So he also shared some pictures that I found interesting. These are pictures he took at two different fuel center stations, Travel Centers of America. One was at Travel Center of America along I-40 in Oklahoma, and it said it was a post. There was a sign on the door that said, "Due to a national fuel shortage, only 60 gallons maximum, or $255 prepay per driver. Sorry for the inconvenience." So 60 gallons, which, if I remember right, it only fills them up about halfway. So correct me if I'm wrong, drivers. And also another sign and another travel center in New Mexico said there were a couple of signs that were interesting there. It said the truckers lounge will be closed until further notice. And the other one said apparently they have chapels in these travel centers, but it said the chapel will be closed or be locked until further notice. If you want to use the chapel for spiritual use, ask at the fuel desk. You have a 30-minute time limit. Thank you for, and then at the bottom it said, "Thank you for your cooperation in this time of uncertainty." I found that interesting, but that was in New Mexico. And he said he also stopped at a Travel Center of America in Arizona, and they were completely out of fuel. You had to keep running. You had to keep going and found some. But he said he called his boss. The shortage is from Oklahoma City. It looks like it's from Oklahoma City to Kingman, Arizona along I-40 right now. And also the oil refinery in Jamestown, New Mexico is closed along I-40. There's a shutdown there, so that could be part of the problem. So you're not going to hear about this on the news, are you? I mean, he said that many truck stops are hard to get into right now. He said you wouldn't believe how many trucks are out there parked on the side of the interstate blocking exit ramps. I believe it, so said he mostly runs along I-40. So I mean, I believe we're going to see more of this, unfortunately. And my fear would be, what if we see fuel shortages more widespread uh, across the country, not just for trucks, but for everybody? I know at times I hear from you guys that tell me that you pull into randomly, you pull into a gas station and you're seeing spot outages or shortages, or you can only get the super unleaded, the highest octane at that time, and then you have to travel a while to find gas. So we're already seeing that. So, and we're going into winter too. So um, let me know if you're seeing stuff like this, just as a regular motorist, or if you're a truck driver, if you're seeing this similar in your part of the country, and just let us know on that. But I mean, the way I'm thinking about it, there's a parts issue, which could leave them stranded or delay things. Fuel issues that could get worse. I mean, if we've got trucks that can't run like they need to, can't get to their routes, it doesn't matter how many ships are backed up out there in the port of LA or other places. So we've got ships backed up crazy. I mean, still, it's no better. Not just in LA and Long Beach, but Savannah, Georgia, New York, up northeast and all over the place. So let me know what you think. If this is not a controlled demolition, it's got to be the most inept leaders ever in history. I mean, I'm just amazed. I mean, this, and again, this wasn't a problem a year ago, was it? I don't think so. Just saying. I mean, but it's obvious this administration are just total buffoons. I mean, I'm sorry, but I try to look at things balanced. I really do. I really do. Um, I really try to. But it's just obvious. I mean, these folks are clueless. I mean, and let me be clear. I mean, uh, I'm not a political hack. All right. I believe that problems are shared. I mean, I believe that the issues we've been running into for a while in this country are both aisles, both sides of the aisle in Congress, both sides, the Dems and the Republicans. I mean, the Republicans, they got their share of idiots as well. I mean, on both sides, you have some good people. I mean, with few exceptions, most of them are just, you know, inept, I believe, corrupt to the core. Don't get me started on that. Okay, I'm not going to go. I can't get further into that. So another video. So, but anyway, let me know what you think, of course, and keep stacking and keep on and take care. Be well. Be safe out there. God bless you, and I will see you soon.